Hello, my name is Storm here. Welcome back to Stellaris, the co-dominant human-elf campaign. Last episode, we were able to end the war with the Lorongo directors. We took two systems, which wasn't quite as much damage as I would like to have done to the Lorongo, but I think it was as much as we were going to get. So, we're going to be working on improving these systems. I definitely want to increase the border strength over here because I want to try and absorb a few of these border systems like this one, just to, take what I can from the Lorongo through more peaceful means. And then we started getting our forces back home. I need to get the rest of the fleet recombined. I need to get the armies landed on the surface of planets so that I can review their attachments, make sure that they are, all set up right. Speaking of, those guys need to merge in. So might as well just go ahead and pause it. Let's get things moving. I don't know why that just came up, but whatever. It's probably because in order for us to continue playing this series, because the 2.0 version is out with the new Apocalypse DLC, which I have actually been playing on my own a bit, and I do like some of the things that it does. So I am kind of looking forward to playing with it in a new series in the future, but, I want to make sure that, this one gets to a spot that I'm happy with before we move on. Because the last couple of series have been basically shut down because of Paradox's updates to the game. If anyone's curious, I'm actually, I'm keeping the game in the older version level, and I have a copy of all the mods from an older iteration that I copy in every time I want to start the game up, so make sure that all the mods stay at the same version level. And continue to function, which is probably why there's some goofiness going on. So we'll see how things go for now. I definitely at least want to get the Federation back to where it was. I have some plans to do that. We're gonna have to attack the League in some way, shape, or form to start to break it up. So we're going to have to see how we're going to be able to do that. It's not going to be easy, I think. Here's some more transports. What? Oh, there we go. Alright, everybody merge in. Alright, you guys go ahead and land here. Between these two planets, I'm hopefully going to get all the troops on the surface. Alright, where is the Raiders? Okay, they're still coming over. Now, Ziober, they do have their starport built, and what I need to do is we need
survey complete.
Planet border extrusion plus 25%. It needs a level 2 spaceport. Okay. General revealed as a psychic. Okay. Who is it? It's General Harold Shazir has recently been displaying abilities as a psychic. Okay. Let's get that level 2 spaceport built. I don't think we really need to build anything else.
Construction.
So I really want to
complete.
concentrate on getting ships built. Right. 62 months till we get our new flagship ship types. We'll finish the Gamma Laser at the end of the month, which will be here in just a moment. Alright, looks like we've got these surveyed.
Technology discovered.
There we are. There we go, particle lance. Now, oh, crap. I just realized I had something on because I was looking at something. Just give me a second. All right. Now the other thing is we have the jump drive we can go for, which could be a big deal. Get us off the rails of the hyperlanes, put us on somewhat even footing with the fallen empires. Antimatter reactor is needed to get. I think I'm gonna go for antimatter reactor. As much as we need those particle lances, they're not that critical at this point. Because the only ships that can use them are the Titans, and they won't really be useful as warships in the fleet until we get the actual, like, Titan modules. I've actually gone ahead and put together a Titan design here. Actually, no. There it is. Why is there an auto? Get out of here. Delete. The Apocalypse class Titan. Don't have those spinal weapons yet. I mean, it's extremely expensive for the firepower that it brings, because it's this that we need. This module slot is what makes the Titans actually, functional in the fleet. And that's going to take some more research to get. But those antimatter reactors will allow us to take the Master Builders, which will get us the Mega Engineering Tech, which is what we need to get the Circle of Life and Galactic Wonders Ascension perks. And that Lalongo's Director's fleet is still there. And I wish I could close my borders, but it won't let me. Because that would force them out. I think it would also get rid of that station. What I might as well do is just queue in. That construction. Is this done yet? No, we got 92 more days. Another colony ship. I guess that's fine. Alright, so those guys all landed. Let me get them rest over here. Those are defense armies. Yeah, see, we can give these guys... Oh, no, I didn't want to keep a mech brigade. Not that it would hurt anything. Aircraft support and powered exoskeletons, I think is what we're going for. Oh, Titanic Beasts. Okay, there's no attachments for the Titanic Beasts. Alright, this is our psionic army. Heavy artillery support. And engineers squads, I guess. Give these guys heavy artillery. Powered exoskeletons. We'll go for powered exoskeletons. There we go. These guys got armor. Those field shield generators for the armor, I think, is what we were going for. So make sure we got all this right. Yeah, another one of the Titanic Beasts. There you go. That should be everybody's landed there. And most of them landed. We're gonna need another planet, okay? Guess you guys can come over here, land on the home world. Alright, here's our fleets. Go ahead and merge them up. 214,000. It's not bad. And we have a lot more fleet capacity. So we can definitely bring that up. So let's see. Colossus class, Colossus class, Archon class, Archon class, Republic class, Republic class. Okay, so we have 2 of each type of super dreadnought. I wanted to bring up to 2 of each type of dreadnought as well. Let's see, we have 2 Titans and 2 Gigas. Let's see, do we need any more of those? Maybe we can, let's see. Yeah, we already have 2 of each. Should probably bring that up to 4 of each, actually. Alright, while that is building, let's go run through the troops we have on this planet real quick. Hopefully quick. One of those Titanic beasts. No, don't unequip. Okay, next. Did I run myself out of resources? Yes, I did. Okay. Alright. So just have to let that build back up. Says their fleet power is inferior. Now, they are actually at war. They have 1 positive war score. Now, I was looking at what our possible war goals might be. I mean, we definitely have some guys we could liberate. Liberate the Human League. We could humiliate whoever we want, but that really won't get us much other than some influence. We could directly annex planets, which I'm not really sure I want to do. We could liberate planets. Which is an option. Destroy frontier outposts. We could try to vassalize someone. Most of the big guys are just too large for us to try to vassalize. You know, the only guys who probably be able to vassalize or make tributes are these smaller ones: the Glorious Gagasi Hegemony, the Sacrosanct Norilga Theocracy, the Isk Interstellar Autocracy. So all of these guys, which never really part of our federation to begin with, so I'm not sure exactly what I want to do. It's something I need to really think about about where we want to start and how we want to handle this. Well, my current thought is to run a war to liberate some planets. You know, just chunk off a bunch of planets, create a liberated state, and then try and bring them into a federation. Now, as long as there's a war in heaven going on, that probably isn't going to work, because they'll just keep joining the League. Because, I mean, the rest of my federation joined the League out from under my nose. Or out from under me, anyway, so it isn't really going to help too much. Habitat Zap. You need to build that starbase upgrade. Oh, speaking of, we need to get over here
Technology
and get that
discovered.
customs office built. Biolabs, Science and Technology Center. We need light carrier build speed and carrier build speed, not terribly important. Toad asteroid mining. Border range plus 5%. It's part of the disruptor research chain. Tomb world habitability. And getting disruptors would not be a bad idea. Hostile environment adaptation. Let's just stick to the disruptor research chain. Because disruptors are powerful, large weapons that are stronger than the current turbo lasers that we use at the moment. Let's take a look at our numbers. Oh. So we have, what, 2, 8, 19 Corvettes. See, I think I'm going to just continue to work from the top down. Get the dreadnoughts built that I need. Then we'll fill in with the smaller ships as we go down the list. Alright, so we got 6 super dreadnoughts. We're probably going to come up to 8 dreadnoughts. See, we were building a Titan, right? Yeah, Titan class. East class needs another 821 minerals. And the Aqualies are getting their fleet built back up. And there would be something to be said for ripping away a chunk of the Zenek. Or neutralizing them in some way. Alright, let's see. These guys are probably... No, they should have a nice... Oh, they're building the customs office now. What about here? No, still building the Starbase upgrade. Alright, so we're, I guess, just in wait and see at the moment, and I need to make some decisions as to what the next step is going to be. I mean, I probably have a sizable enough fleet to make a good show of it in a war against the League. The Valdari have an inferior fleet, but probably a pretty decent one. These guys also probably have a fairly decent fleet. Can't really tell. Let's see, the ISK, inferior. The Zenek are pathetic. The Nib are overall superior. They might have a fleet that might give us pause. The fact that Gahark and the Inari and the Metatron are no longer part of the League is a big help. Heck, I mean, we could probably even go to war with the Metatron. Because the Valdari have open borders. We could get in there and try and take a chunk of their systems just to clean this up a bit. That's a thought. And how does their fleet look to us? It's pathetic. Yeah, we could definitely take them in a war.
Colony established.
Ah, this is now in our space. Also, one other thing I really appreciate in the new version is that there is a distinction between which of the civilian ships are science vessels and which are construction ships. Makes at-a-glance identification a lot easier. Or it makes it even possible.
Complete.
The Gulkfurki Crusaders made peace with Nib Prime. So they white-pieced it out. Still, this is overwhelming. Ah, and we got what we wanted over here, too. You get over here, survey the systems. We got ourselves an observation post. Can they actually be integrated in any way? You can enlighten them. They're in the industrial age, okay.
Construction complete.
Yeah, we'll never take an actual colonized system through border pressure. So that's as far as it's gonna go. At least we don't have to worry about those systems the next time we fight the Lorongo. Alright, well, we got that dreadnought built. So let's go ahead and queue up the next one. Alright, so what we're gonna do is probably end the episode here. Kind of a bit of a, you know, another just kind of collecting our thoughts episode. Just trying to get some research done, get our fleets together, get our army taken care of, and try to decide what our next course of action is going to be. So I guess I'll see what you guys think in comments, where we need to go next. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to just make a decision, and then we'll see where it goes. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.